I've never seen a boat run on water yet. They run on water, but they don't run on water.
Welcome to another edition of Dock Talk. You got Hunter, Billy, and Frank here. And today we're going to talk about common fuel problems that boaters and boats have.
Yep. So one of the things coming up, so we have winter, right? So when we come back from winter, one of the things you want to be careful of is going to some of the fuel stations on the different lakes and being one of the first, maybe second people to fill up, because you might have some water in your engine. And I've never seen a boat run on water yet.
Yeah.
They run on water, but they don't run on water.
Good.
Water in your engine is never a good.
Well,
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people will carry their gas cans down to the water, and you have a trailer, fortunately, that helps you fill up your boat. But some people have to rely on the marinas to fill their boats up. And as you said, you know, you don't want to be the first, because just like your boat and your car, if you don't drive it and you let it set up over winter, it's going to create water. I mean, water is going to form in the gas tank. So same thing at the marinas. It happens. And if you have the problem, you know, seafoam's always good. But if you're storing your boat over the winter, it's always good to put this. There's stuff called stable. You can get it at any AutoZone or O'Reilly's and put that in your gas tank. And that will help minimize the water creation in there.
Yeah. Also, what it does is stabilize. It actually neutralizes the ethanol in the gas. In ethanol, it's a corn-based fuel, and corn being a agricultural product, it goes bad. The shelf life of ethanol gasoline, I believe, is about 30 days, and most people put their boats up for way longer than that. So if you don't stabilize that ethanol, what it does is it turns into gum. It gets real sticky, and it separates from the gas. Gum in your engine is worse than water in your engine.
For sure.
All your injectors have to get cleaned, and it's just not a fun job.
A lot of people think the non-ethanol gas will never go bad. It goes bad.
Yes.
But when I fill up my boats when I'm getting at the end of the summer, towards the fall, I start putting the non-ethanol in it. When we're burning through so much during the summer, we put regular 93 in it. When we start getting towards the end of the season, I start putting that in there. And it'll last you probably through the winter, but you still want to put stable in it just in case. But it doesn't have a shelf life of forever. I mean, like people think the cans that you see at AutoZone, you know, it's not like that. It does go bad.
Yeah, and it is smart, but you have to keep in mind too, QT is actually one of the places that I get the non-ethanol gas. Some of the Buc-ee's have them, and a lot of the gas stations on the water have non-ethanol gas, because they do know that ethanol is such a big issue.
well, they know about it.
But keep in mind, some of your engines, like I've got a supercharged outboard on my pontoon boat, and it can't take anything less than 93 octane. And QT's non-ethanol is 90 octane.
Right.
My stand-up jet ski is very sensitive to that. And so I have to use octane additives, or you can boost the octane of your gas with an additive. So be careful of putting 90 octane when your engine calls for 93. You hear that tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
It doesn't like it.
But going with a non-ethanol or additives to get you through the winter stable, because I mean, who's going to empty their gas tank, you know, when they winterize their boat? You're not.
Yeah,
So you need to.
and the emptier your gas tank is, the more moisture that can get in.
Exactly right. Exactly.
Or just don't ever stop using your boat. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Don't ever winterize it. You use it year round.
Yeah, well, it's December in Texas right now. I'm not winterizing this thing.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, if you have any questions on additives or any other tips and tricks that we didn't mention, please reach out to us or comment below. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you out on the lake.